What's up, retards? Welcome back to another episode where I do coding challenges that no one asked for. Today's project, I turned my hand into a mouse. No, not the mouse that this cat is gonna catch, but an actual computer mouse.
Salam alaikum, alaikum salam.
And by the way, say hi to Fred. He's my new friend. I chose this project because obviously I love making my life harder for no reason. Just like my dick. So yeah, I looked at my perfectly fine mouse and thought touching an actual mouse is too mainstream. So let's think something out of the box. And then I'm like, let's reinvent it in the worst way possible. So it all started with Python. Yeah, the language that I thought would make me a millionaire by the age of 18. And for your information, I am 19 years old right now. I thought I was a genius because I was able to print Hello World on the console in just my first try. Turns out I was just saying hello to depression.
And now comes the stupid idea.
So my thought process went something like this. My mouse works fine. My laptop's trackpad, it works fine too. But my brain? Hell no, it doesn't. And then the thought hit me. What if instead of solving my mental health problems, I try to solve a problem that doesn't even exist? What if I could use my own hand as a mouse? Isn't that cool? So I already knew Python, but then I picked up on OpenCV because obviously it's necessary for this project. And then suddenly my webcam knew more about me than my therapist. It detected everything like my face, hands, eyes, and even my fake smiles, but it could not detect my will to live. So I was out here making sure my code detected smiles, and my code made sure that I do not have one. So now comes the first prototype, detecting the hand. Sounds simple, right?
Wrong.
The cursor moved like it was drunk at 3 am. I moved my hand left, the cursor moved right. I moved my hand up, and the cursor starts breakdancing in the corner of my screen. Next up, I added clicking gestures. Which goes like this. So if this is your hand, and these two fingers can remain anyway, and your thumb should be down like this to detect click gestures. So with your hand being like this, if you pull down your middle finger, it will simulate right click. And if this finger goes back up and you pull down your index finger, it will simulate left click. Oops. I thought it was a cool idea until my itchy nose triggered a double click and closed my project unsaved. Yeah, who needs enemies when your own creations hate you so much? And now I faced another challenge, mapping the cursor according to the screen. So the webcam runs at another resolution and the screen runs at a different resolution. So my cursor, it randomly spawned anywhere and refused to leave that place. Like bro thought it paid rent there. Little did he know. So I had to normalize the camera coordinates into the screen coordinates. Which means I basically scaled one rectangle into another rectangle. Kinda easy, but my dumbass still overcomplicated this shit for 2 hours. I don't know why. And now, behold, the hand tracking mouse application is in action. But don't you clap yet. Dragging files feels like an arm day at the gym.
My muscles are getting bigger. Oh, yes, the muscles. The muscles are getting big from the pump. Yes, growing stronger. Oh, yes. Oh.
Well.
Skinny bitch.
Well. My hand tracking mouse application did give me some gains. Do any of you have 16.5-inch biceps? No, right? Then shut your bitch ass up. But if you sneezed while this application is running, congratulations, you deleted half of your desktop's Windows files. So obviously, the most logical next step was to test it in a serious real environment.
And by that I mean playing GTA 5 with it.
You still aim a gun using mouse and joysticks? I do it using my own hand tracking mouse application. Mission failed. So yeah, theoretically speaking, you can play GTA with this setup, but there will be consequences for that. The consequences that I faced was my hand got cramped, my character died, and my GPU filed for a divorce. But anyways, who cares? I built a mouse without a mouse. Just me, Python, OpenCV, and a few more libraries that I do not remember, and most importantly, enough amount of caffeine to kill a horse. So you can call me Tony Stark, the Indian version of Tony Stark, the Tony Stark who lives in Delhi and has trust issues with his Wi-Fi. Hand tracking, done. Gestures for click, done. Normalized cursor movement, done. Accidentally nuked my files, done. Ruined my mental health, done. So I am actually Tony Stark. We have Jarvis and his creator Tony Stark at home.
Wait.
This project has everything except usability. But who cares? I'll be back with something even better next time. Till then, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and most importantly, comment. And if you have any ideas that you want me to bring to life, for example, if you want a specific kind of game, if you want me to make a specific kind of app or a website, just let me know in the comments. Don't think too much. I will do it somehow. Till then, peace out.